You're watching the best. Fox 10 News at noon.
Now at noon, a family devastated after a fire forces them to evacuate this morning. We'll show you the aftermath and tell you what investigators say happened.
And shots fired in downtown Phoenix on Christmas Eve, the moments that led up to one man's deadly fate.
And football players and hundreds of volunteers teaming up to create a very special Christmas dinner this morning. We'll take you to Christmas meals being held across the valley. We start with a Fox 10 news alert here on Christmas. Nearly a dozen people are left without a home on Christmas after a garage catches fire at an apartment complex.
It happened near 33rd Avenue in Northern this morning. Take a look. Crews responded to the area around 8:30 a.m. when several people called 911, and you can see the aftermath here, a big mess. When crews arrived, they found a fire in a garage connected to an apartment building. Firefighters were able to put the fire out pretty quickly, and no one was injured, thankfully. But 10 people are now displaced, with one person sent to the hospital for evaluation. All this happening on Christmas. Residents spent part of this Christmas day going through charred or water-damaged belongings. Firefighters say the garage was packed ceiling high.
Unfortunately, the garage was packed pretty high, so basically it turned into them being furniture movers as well as trying to find the seat of that fire. They were able to find that fire. It looks like it's connected to some sort of a water heater.
Man, the cause of the fire is still under investigation this morning.
New details on some other stories making headlines in the valley this Christmas. Police say that the man involved in an officer-involved shooting near 16th Street and Thomas yesterday afternoon has now died. Police say 25-year-old Joseph Murillo had a knife and then charged at police. Officers tried to use a beanbag shotgun to stun him, but when that didn't work, an officer opened fire. No officers were hurt.
And a rollover crash leading to a big mess on the I-17 last night. This happened in the southbound lanes near Indian School. DPS confirming that there were injuries in this rollover, but it wasn't clear exactly how many people were hurt or the extent of their injuries. We do know that the southbound lanes were shut down for a few hours, but they are open here at noon.
Well, states in the Northeast and Midwest enjoying a white Christmas. Take a look at the snow happening in Connecticut today. This was the scene in Torrington. Heavy snow hitting the area as well as some other cities around Connecticut. But that's not the end of it. More snow is predicted throughout the day.
And then look at Buffalo, New York. Whew. Parts of New York are getting up to 7 inches of snow. It's really coming down on that. That's when you got to drive very slowly.
Yes.
You got to be very careful.
Take a toboggan to work.
Take a toboggan. That's a good piece of advice, Ty. Thank you. 7 inches of snow they could be getting. Or they actually already have gotten 7 inches of snow. It started falling yesterday and then later kind of tapered off. But now Buffalo residents, they're getting ready for round 2 as well.
I just like the word toboggan.
I know you do.
Whenever you can work it into a story, why not?
Let's
Some
see.
other people that need toboggans?
Yeah.
The folks in Missouri. Take a look at this. A white Christmas there as well. A blanket of snow fell across St. Louis County Sunday night, making the roads pretty slick. Transportation officials are monitoring the roads, and they say that they're going to be pretty slick throughout the day.
Well, back here in Arizona, kind of the opposite. Well, not really up in the northern part of our state. It looks kind of snowy up there, right? Some snow starting to show up in northern Arizona. This picture was taken by ADOT way up north off the US 89A. That's near Jacob Lake. You can see there's some snow on the ground. Not as much as our friends in like the Northeast, but there's a little bit there, right? Jacob Lake is in northern Arizona near the Utah border, just west of Page. It's beautiful up there.
We'll take a look at some other headlines. St. Vincent de Paul hosting their Champion for the Homeless Christmas celebration this morning. This was near 15th Avenue in Jackson. Many football players, including Arizona Cardinals running back David Johnson, along with hundreds of volunteers, all teaming up to serve breakfast to those in need. Volunteers say they're happy to provide a warm meal this Christmas.
When you don't have a good meal and they're on the holiday, you know, to go to some place where they have a nutritious meal, holiday ham, stuff like that, it really means a lot just to make people feel good and keep people fed.
Guests receive necessities like socks and underwear along with a $10 gift certificate to McDonald's.
And big Christmas meals, they're being served across the valley this morning to families in need.
Yeah, our very own Marcy Jones was at the Salvation Army where they got their annual Christmas dinner ready at the Phoenix Convention Center. Take a look.
Merry Christmas, guys. It's just a feeling in the air that you can't beat. We are here again at the Phoenix Convention Center, and they're partnering with Salvation Army, a tradition that has been in the Valley for many years. We are feeding thousands of people here today. It is just so amazing to see the community come together like this. I am joined here by Major Nancy, one of my favorite people. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you, too.
This just warms your heart when you look around. You see all different kinds of people from all different kinds of walks of life coming together, checking in on each other. Really, that's what it's all about.
It is, because, you know, a lot of people don't have family, don't have friends that come in and support them. So this is our opportunity to provide a place where people are comfortable. They have a lot of activities and good food, you know, and a table to sit around, get to know new people, and hopefully make new friends that might carry on after the holiday.
I love it. Now we're standing in front of Santa's station. This is where you can get a photo with Santa, and then also just over here, this is where you can get a family portrait done. What are some of the other activities that we have going on all around us?
So there's a live band that people can enjoy. There's manicures, haircuts,
Very nice.
Spiritual care for the people that just need to talk to somebody and know that somebody cares. There's games for the kids, coloring, all kinds of just different activities.
Yes, and for the people that come to just have the whole entire experience, it can get topped off with a toy after, right?
It can. So it's an event, and we invite
Yes.
those that have children to go through our toy land on the way out and pick up a toy. Also, every adult that comes gets a little gift bag as well. But it's not a toy, it's just a gift
fun
bag of
little
treats.
treat.
Yeah.
I love it. Now, you've done this for many years, Nancy. You've done so much good work. Over the years, what are some of the reactions that you've seen that just really touch your heart?
You know, at Thanksgiving, I sat with a lady who was in tears saying, I had nobody to be with, I had nothing. And to just be able to sit down with her and enjoy watching her eat her meal and know that it was something that was well prepared for her, that she felt loved because somebody provided for her. That's what it's all about.
Oh my gosh, I love that. And I'm sure, you know, even though that's a lovely story, I'm sure that you see so many cases like that. So that's why it's so important. And that brings me to my next point. I really think it's important to point out that everybody loves volunteering at the holidays because you're in that giving back spirit. It's very festive, but volunteering, really, the work goes all year round.
It does, and in the Salvation Army we have a variety of different programs. There's something that kind of tugs at emotional heartstrings of everybody. There's senior ministry, after school care for kids, tutoring programs. For people that are musically inclined, there are music lessons that are offered for free for kids. So it gives us a great opportunity to do a lot of things, but we leverage it better when we have more volunteer support.
Yes, all right. Well, everybody should join in. It's really amazing. Nancy, you are doing so well. We're so proud of you. We love your work, and it's just extra fun at Christmas time. So if you have a chance, it's going until 1 o'clock, just another hour or so. So stop on by and just join in on the Christmas spirit.
All right, thanks so much, Marcy. Firefighters working hard in New York this Christmas morning. The tragedy that left one family in mourning.
Plus, Arizona Senator Jeff Flake bowing out of the 2018 Senate race. We knew that, right? But could he be looking to challenge President Trump in the 2020 primaries?
And on this Christmas afternoon, we are tracking your forecast. Looking mighty nice out there. Current temperature 62 degrees. Winds are calm. How warm it will get. Weather's coming up.
Help Fox 10 and St. Vincent de Paul reach out to families in need this holiday season.
Visit any Albertsons or Safeway location through December 31st.
You can drop off canned goods, purchase a hunger bag, or make a donation at the register. Make a real difference to a family this holiday season.
Happy holidays and Merry Christmas.